Hi, my name is Rebecca Weingast, and I'm the line designer for the Trojan Women. I am in charge of hang and build for lighting, meaning we are going to be hanging and focusing lights, and also figuring out different ways we can hang like a light in a, say like in the set, figure that all out with the help of my incredible crew. I'm also in charge of all the programming that gets done in the show for lighting, so that includes color mixing and building different cue sheets for my stage manager, as well as just keeping the flow of the show when it comes to lighting. I always start with the source material. I read over the play multiple times. A lot of times I will try to find similar productions, or I either see a production of the show or I try to seek out things that remind me of the show when I read the script, and I see what types of colors and common motifs in it. I then begin to write down on sticky notes different ideas I have for the show, and then I'll run it through different processes of run it by my directors or talking with them to generate more ideas for what I want to use throughout the show.
Hi, my name is Madison Eismeir, and I am the sound designer for the Trojan Women. The easiest aspect to start with is honestly just finding the sounds themselves and making like drafts for what you might want to include. Obviously, the drafts you make are not probably going to make it into the show, but you do it just to get a feel, and like it's similar to how like set designers take up like picture inspo pics. That's kind of what sound designers do instead. So I think the biggest aspect for me is this is a show that involves a lot of making MP3s, like not just finding a standardized sound effect. I have to like create sound effects, which is a little bit more than I was anticipating, but it's been an overall fun process. So a very like standardized thing for sound designers is QLab, which allows you to organize sound effects by scene and then cue number. Personally, how I like to do it is I like to title that sound act, then scene, and then a description of what the sound is. So then if someone has to replace me, they're not struggling to like ramble how to do it or like where it is.
Hi, my name is Molino, and I'm the special effects designer for the Trojan Women. So I use special effects with any show to enhance the story and kind of confront the things that you can hide behind in your mind. Like if we say this is here, show blood, or if we say this is here, but we don't show you, it's very easy for an audience hide behind like comfort in their mind and not take it to the event we want them to think
have left their city halls, walls would stand,
story we want it to
as have long ago their children and possessions. This is
3 main fog machines and then 2 freezers. I have chillers for each of the fog machines, and I also, for the blood and stuff, I use my own recipe with syrup and food coloring.